Hello and welcome to Rose Connections. In case you don't know me already, my name is Janet Rose and I am here to help the helpers um, navigate all of this really intense change that we are seeing in our world right now so that we can create a more trauma informed, just, and loving world, which I think is actually going to help all of us with some of the healing that we're going to be needing over the next year or so. If you know me personally, you know that I have faced a lot of loss in the last year, and I think I'm certainly not alone in that. So many of you who are watching this have also faced loss or are going to be facing even more loss in the coming year. So I wanted to just acknowledge the fact that we have this shared collective grief that has been accumulating for us. And as I have been processing my own grief from all the loved ones that I have lost over the last year, and it is a lot of them actually, a lot of people who have been so significant to my development and who I am as a person. And so I want to just reassure us and recognize and pay some respect to the fact that so many of us have had this collective grief just embedded in our systems, embedded in our day-to-day lives, that has now almost become a normal part of our lives. And so I just want to pay recognition to that this is not normal. This is not the new normal. We don't have to accept it as the new normal. We can lead with a bigger, brighter heart, and be able to provide better solutions for humanity. I know that that is possible. And so, as a result, I just actually wanted to say thank you to those of you who have been providing that support, who have been responsive and given me fabulous feedback on what I offer and how I offer it. So many of you giving referrals to my services. I am just so very grateful for that. I have not been able to do as much in this past year as I really wanted to. Again, with all of that loss, there's just that heaviness that sits on us. And so I needed to take time to find myself in that whole process and find what was my love for doing this project in the first place. And so, as a part of that, though, I have also been taking care of myself just a little bit better. I may not be getting the kind of sleep that I probably need, but I am starting to prioritize my physical health a lot more than I have in the last, I don't know, 20, 30 years. And so, as part of that, I'm going to be taking some time off from the 20th of January until I'd say the middle, around Valentine's Day of February, because I'm going to have some ankle surgery. So yay, hopefully my ankle will be fixed, and that means that I'll be able to stand for longer periods of time when I'm teaching classes. It means I'm going to be able to go to networking events. I'm going to be a little less self-protective out there, out in the rest of the world. And so that helps me help you more. And so I'm just really excited about that. You will also notice that I have included some new bookings, some new types of services. I have started integrating these intuitive services. I've been doing tarot readings and healings for many, many years in the background, as charity events or donations or just, nice things that I do for friends. And so now I'm actually offering that to other folks because I do want to be able to share the wholeness of who I am in the services that I offer. So you're going to see that sort of listing on my website and a little bit about my philosophy behind that. I love actually doing readings for folks who are in kind of it's complicated situations. I just relate to that so very well, and I try to eliminate some of the gender binary that tends to go along with those types of services out in the rest of the world. So just a little bit about me with that. Likewise, I'm going to be doing more writing in the next couple of years. It's something that I've been transitioning to from lawyer to writer, because writing has always been, number one, the easiest way for me to advocate for what I care about. It's so much easier for me to get it out onto paper sometimes than to get it out in my voice. It might trip over my words so often. And with writing, I have a chance to really say exactly what I mean. Now, I tend to be long winded because, if you've known me for any amount of time, I enjoy talking. So I love being able to put in everything that I'm seeing. And so that editing process has been a really fun, joyful, adventure over the last year, is learning how to ensure that my point gets across without getting lost in all the other dicta, what we lawyers call sort of the extra juice of a writing, so that it doesn't get lost in all of that other juiciness. Likewise, I am going to hopefully be sharing more excerpts of the projects that I have in progress. I'm going to have more companion pieces to go along with the videos that you see here on YouTube. And I am just so very happy of the new kind of generation of offerings that I'm going to have in 2022. Right now, I just want to encourage you to click and subscribe, because I will have more videos coming up, especially as I take that little hiatus and go online only for the month of February. But likewise, I am going to be starting to book trainings into starting in March for trauma informed care trainings, heart center leadership trainings, and I'm going to be taking on more coaching clients kind of as we go into that second quarter. So just stay tuned for that. Click to subscribe. I will always do a video along with my newsletter, but there's a link to subscribe to my newsletter. I don't send it out very often. In fact, this is the first time I've done it. So I won't be bothering you too often with things, other than to let you know when I have a new product, when I have a new webinar, or when I have some writing or some news that I really feel is important to share. So I respect your time and energy, and I'm not going to be bothering you a whole ton. I just want to keep you informed as to what's going on with me, so that if you are making referrals, if you need my services, you're up to date on where I am. So thank you so much. Please click and subscribe to get notifications of new videos that I have. Sign up for my newsletter and take a look at the new offerings that I have on my website. So you can schedule with me directly off my website. If you don't know what is right for you, schedule a free 30-minute consultation and I can walk you through it. And we can figure out what is going to be the best use of your time and energy and my time and energy for you to reach your goals. So thank you so much for being with me during this time, for sticking with me, for believing in me. I believe in you. I am just so grateful that you're here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.